What's going on, party people? My name is Solomon. I am an artist, and thus I go by Solomon the Artiste. So that was so corny. So I was not going to jump on the bandwagon. However, well, I'm still not gonna. So I'm here to talk about this whole Popeye situation, right? So here's my thing. I felt like it's so crazy to see so many people jump and be willing to spend their hard-earned cash on these sandwiches. Now, I get it. Popeyes didn't have sandwiches before. Now they do, and you want to try it. Perfect. However, the issue I have is there's nothing different in the ingredients. You know, it's the same flavor, just between two slices of bread. You know, it's a boneless chicken breast, still seasoned the way that all Popeyes chicken is seasoned, just stuck between two pieces of bread. And people are like, there are lines upon lines upon lines for these chicken sandwiches. And then on top of that, there's this whole Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A thing. And I'm just like, yo, people are crazy and stupid, you know? Now, so here's my thing. Because now I'm going to need y'all to just kind of roll with me, because it's going to sound crazy. It's going to sound a little all over the place, especially considering that I'm sitting here literally about to eat Popeyes while I'm just sort of chit-chatting with y'all, right? So today, so if you do happen to follow, or if you do watch my videos, the video that I posted before this was what I called it, eat with me, what you call it, struggle meal, something, another starving artist, right? So clearly I don't put that much thought into the titles. I just like to do the videos and just converse with y'all. So I posted that, it posted today. It posted on Sunday, even though I started trying to upload it on Saturday. And what happens is that when I do long videos like that, it takes quite a while for it to upload. I think it has to do with our Wi-Fi. Our Wi-Fi isn't the best here, but it gets its job done. So I had to travel. I said all of this in the video. I had to travel about an hour and a half away to go do a callback. Not even just an audition. It was a callback. And so I went out there. I drove the hour. It was about an hour 10 to get out there. I waited about half an hour to be seen, and then I did my callback in about 5 minutes just to drive back in traffic for about an hour and a half and all of that. So I said, you know what? I deserve a treat. So I said, I've been craving Popeyes for a few months actually, and since before I came to LA, since I was in New York. And so I said, well, if I'm gonna go to Popeyes, let me go ahead and just get this sandwich and see what the big deal is, you know? And so I'm there, and I was so shocked. Like, I figured, like, oh, it's Sunday, and it's whatever time it was, like sometime after 5. Ain't nobody really gonna be in there. You know, the sandwiches are probably done. I get there, the line is long as heck. And I walked out at first because I was like, I don't feel like I want to do this. And then I said, I kind of was just craving like a chicken sandwich. Well, not a chicken sandwich, but I was just craving something fried. It was kind of, you know, and you know what it is that, so in New York, I always had this thing that I probably should try to figure out why I do this, or just stop doing it altogether. But whenever I did an audition and felt like it was a really good audition, I would like just sort of treat myself to something nice, some kind of food. You know, maybe some, like in New York, I'd go to this place called Empanada Mama. If you're from New York, you know all about that spot. Or I might get myself some cookies from Smackeries or whatever, you know? So here I was like, I've been craving Popeyes for a good, like, probably 5 or 6 months. Let me just go and get the sandwich. It's, you know, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm there, I'm in line, and I think there were 4 people ahead of me and a long line behind me, and the cashier yells, "We have no more sandwiches," you know? And so many people came off the line and left. Like, they were, like, pissed. And I'm like, y'all pissed? In my head, I'm like, they pissed about a sandwich? On the inside, though, I'm like ecstatic, because I'm like, well, I can't get this $4 sandwich, but I can get a whole meal, which is what I really want, you know? Now, the thing is, there's no kind of signage in Popeyes, at least in this Popeyes, that says that, you know, this sandwich costs however much. And I was standing there and I'm thinking, like, I don't want to pay more than $3 for this chicken sandwich. I don't care if it's new. I don't care what the process is. I don't, you know, I'm not paying more than $3 for this sandwich. And so I look it up online and I see that it's $3.99, you know, before taxes. So it's $4. And then, and I'm like, I don't want to pay $4 for just the sandwich by itself, you know. Just call it $5.99 and throw some fries and a drink. I'd be more content with that as opposed to $4 for the sandwich, you know? And so when she said that they were done, I was just like, oh, well, I guess I'm gonna have to just get an actual meal that's actually worth something, you know? So I got like a 3-piece biscuit, fries. I don't know that I necessarily think that this is worth it because they kind of cheated me. They, you know, when you order 3, well, maybe this is a LA thing, but they gave me 2 legs and a thigh, and they're all like very small, and a very small amount of fries and the biscuit, and you know, everything is just overpriced here in LA, so screw you and your mama too. But it's all good. I shouldn't be eating that. I shouldn't be eating this anyway, so I should be grateful that I got, you know, a smaller portion, I guess. But excuse me. And so yeah, people like legit got up and left and were pissed. What's crazier is that before she said there were no more sandwiches, she said there are no more spicy sandwiches. And in my head, I'm like, well, I got the acid reflux. I shouldn't be eating spice anyway. This dude behind me was throwing a fit. He was like, you know what? I ain't even gonna wait. No spicy, that don't even make no sense. That don't even sound right. And he was just, he just said, all right, I'll come some other day then. And he left, you know? And so, they biscuits be hitting though. That's the truth. So, y'all remember that dude that went viral because he was like praising Jesus for the Popeyes biscuit? Either way, I was standing there and I was just like, yo, this is LA. Like, people had to literally drive to come to Popeyes just to get a sandwich and then get pissed that they don't get the sandwich. I'm like, yo, y'all are willing to spend $4, let's call it $5. Let's call it $5, you know, tax and all that stuff, for $4.50, whatever you want to call it. Y'all are willing to spend that money on Popeyes. Now, I do enjoy Popeyes, but let's be real, Popeyes don't care about nobody but their money. Y'all are willing to spend your $4.50 on the sandwich just to say I tasted a sandwich when you know damn well what their recipe is, because you've had their chicken before, obviously. It's just now you're getting a boneless piece of chicken and in between 2 pieces of bread. But y'all won't support your own folk. That's what I'm getting at. I was like, yo, I can't get people that I actually know to spend money on music that I put my heart and soul into, that they can have for the rest of their lives. But they're willing to go out of their way, because I see the ordeal in New York as well. You know, I can see everything. They go out of their way though to I'm like talking and not eating. It wasn't even spicy. I definitely said spicy, and she gave me. I could be a jerk. I lied. It's spicy. It's just wax spice. But you're willing to spend your money to go and buy a sandwich just to say I tasted it, but you can't buy your friend's album that you'll have forever. There's something wrong with that. I know I probably sound like I'm a little bitter or something. I'm really not, but it's real talk, you know? I'd be more willing to spend my money, and I do this. I'll spend my money on something my friends are putting out there. I'd much rather hit up one of my friends who has a baking business and asked them to make a cake for my niece's birthday party as opposed to going to some popular bakery elsewhere. Because I understand the process of trying to promote yourself and do this thing and be creative and make a living off of something you're passionate about and just trying to get people to support it. You know, McDonald's, Popeyes, Chick-fil-A, all these places, they had to start somewhere. And your friends are just trying to do the same. Support them. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm getting to. Either way. I'm kind of glad it worked out like this, though. Because even though I'm not happy with the portion size, the taste is hitting, you know, in the manner that I need it to. I don't know if y'all care about seeing the food as I'm eating it. I don't know, I just want to know. Somebody asked me about my pinky nail. So, it's funny. One of my uncles, I remember in New York, like a lot of my uncles were dollar van drivers. You know what that is if you're a New Yorker. And my uncle and quite a few of the dollar van drivers, they had the pinky nail. I never knew what it was for or why it was there. I still don't know. Now, I have done research, and I do understand that in the 70s and whatnot, it was sort of an innate, you know, Coke scoop, basically, you know. I don't think that's what my uncle or any of the dollar van drivers were doing. They're all very Jamaican. I'm sure if they were into anything, it was more likely ganja. Not to promote a stereotype, but hey. Plus, what I did notice is that other Jamaicans that did have the nail, they were usually Rastafarian of some sort. So I still don't know what that means, but it was very 90s. And the thought had come to me some months ago, and I was like, oh yeah, let me do that. So I did. And I really thought that the nail would have broke a long time ago, but it's going strong. You know, I really was waiting to see like when it would break, and then I would just cut it off and just be free. But so far, it's been August, July, June. It's been 3 months. Y'all remember I rented a car. I'm gonna be a little lazy. I can reach the fridge from here. And I want... Should I use this one or should I use the other one? What am I trying to do? Got it. Get some syrup, because I forgot to get honey. Y'all know I'm not gonna edit any of that out. Y'all know I'm not in the business of trying to edit. But what was I saying? So the audition today, though, it's interesting. I said, you know, I drove all that way, auditioned for 5, drove all the way back, yada yada yada. I don't know how to feel. I think I over-rehearsed because I was so concerned with forgetting the lyrics, and I got all the lyrics down that I needed to. One of the songs they didn't even make me sing. They just made me sing one song twice. It seems like they really like me. But again, I've had many auditions where it was clear that the casting director, whosoever, really enjoyed me, but just never hired me. So I don't want to get my hopes up here. And this isn't a show that I'm dying to do, so I wouldn't like be depressed if I didn't get hired. And I do have plans if I don't get hired anyway. But if I do get hired, there's a lot of good things that would come with it, you know? So we'll see what happens. I haven't finished eating, but I'm probably going to end this video because it takes forever to load these long videos. That video I posted, the last one before this, I started uploading it at 8 p.m. last night, and it didn't finish uploading until about, I think, 10:30 this morning. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I feel like I should go do something tonight because I had this car rented. I rented the car literally just to go to the audition because it was cheaper to rent a car as opposed to paying Uber or something. But yeah, I'm like, I have the car until 9:30. I should go somewhere. I probably won't though. We'll see. I wouldn't even know where to go on a Sunday. But I just can't wait to start making more money so that I can actually afford to go places, you know? And the other thing too is that right now it's 6:05, so there's not much I can really do. Like whatever I do, it's best that I try to stay within the proximity of where I live because the airport, I rented the car from the airport, and the airport is legit 4 or 5 minutes away from me, you know? I don't know, maybe what I'll try to do is like I need to do laundry, but I need quarters. So maybe I'll try to like go to a Western Beef, a Walgreens, and try to buy something cheap and get cash back. We'll see. If I get cash back, then I can get like a $10 bill and then try to get like some quarters at a bank or something and just have enough quarters specifically for laundry. I gotta look up auditions though. I gotta be prepared. I don't know. The audition was interesting though, the callback, because, excuse me y'all. I feel like this is one of those situations where the casting director absolutely loved and adored me, but the director, it's not that he doesn't like me, but it's for him, it's more like, I get it, but I think there's somebody else that can do better. You know, I feel like that's the situation. And that's the reason that I made the effort to still get out to the callback today, even though it was so far. Because I figured even if I don't get hired, she likes me enough, the casting director, where she'll remember me for something, you know? Not much I know for sure. We'll see what happens. So yeah. I could go to I know what I might do actually. I'm lying, no I don't. But yeah. I feel like these videos get like a little, not lazier, but just a lot more laxative. I just feel so much more comfortable to just turn on the camera and just talk and just eat. I mean, I'm sorry. I know y'all probably are curious to see what I'm eating as I'm eating it. But I just don't have a setup that allows me to really be that, you know, presentable with my food as of yet. If this becomes something, maybe I'll, you know, work something out. That fell right into the box. How fortunate. But yeah, the only odd thing with recording on the phone is that, you know, the camera, I know the camera's right here, but it's hard to not look at the screen because the way the phone is set up, you know. They were really mad about not having that Popeyes though. That's so funny. That sandwich. We got the rainforest burning down in Brazil, messing with our oxygen, with our air, and people are mad about a chicken sandwich. Ooh, I can't wait to tell y'all about something happening on Tuesday. But I'm gonna tell y'all on Tuesday, on the 27th. I definitely said I was gonna end this video like 7 minutes ago, right? I definitely did. It's the phone. I'll survive a bit. My mustache wasn't that even today. But part of me just didn't care though, if I'm being real. I'm mad I went and got sweetened iced tea from Popeyes. Got home and it wasn't sweet and I had to add my own sugar. You know what's so funny? I was complaining about the portion of chicken and fries. You know I'm full. And I still got a whole thigh and a mess of fries up in here. And I'm full. They knew what they was doing. And the funny thing is I'll probably never eat Popeyes again for like another, if I get the craving, for like another 4 months. What are we in August, September, October, November? Yeah, probably like December. Ooh, excuse me. And it's so funny. I'll get these cravings. I'm enjoying it, but it's like when you're like hungry, the memory of taste is so intense and it's so almost orgasmic that when you get the food, it's like it tastes good, but it tasted better in your head before you got it, you know? And that's what happened to me. I'm enjoying it. I'm happy to have it. I'm satisfying a craving that I've had for a couple of months. But the way I remembered the taste in my head, and this always happens to me too. The taste I remembered, it's not clashing in a big way like I thought it would, you know? So yeah. I'm full though. I ain't going front. But I'm gonna end this here because I need some juice and I'm tired. I've had a long weekend. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for eating with me. Let me know if you enjoy this. Share this with other people. Let me know if they enjoy it. Tell me anything in the comment section. I'm open to your critiques, so to speak. That don't mean I'll necessarily listen to them or take it, but I'm open to hear. I'm just saying. No, but yeah, seriously, I've been having a great old time out here in LA and just thriving and surviving. And if you're watching, thank you so much for being on this journey with me. And like I said, I really want to continue to do these videos. I do enjoy doing them so much more now, whether it's with the phone or with the actual camera, whatever I feel in the moment. And again, please, tell me what you think. Give me your suggestions. I know what I just said, but I'm just kidding. Like, I'm really willing to hear what you got to say, I feel like if you're going to spend your time watching something, your opinion should matter. So, give me your best shot. But for now, though, for real, I'm going to end this here because I'm running out of time on the phone, apparently. So, again, thank you so much for watching and keeping up with me, and God bless.